the top, baby, don't stop. You can have it, you can have it all. Let's go to the top, baby, don't stop. Love, joy, peace, good life and family. We'll win success. Let's go.
Listen, I'm actually pretty passionate about today's guest, AD Dolphin from the Steve Harvey Show, also owner and CEO of dherb.com. He's going to be talking to us about how to detoxify our life. Yes. Did you know that 85% of the people spend their lives tired? Like, that is no way to live at all. So you want to make sure that you take good notes on this show. Also, time for today's Millionaire Madness. Yes. Listen, on today's Millionaire Madness, did you know that most millionaires are intentional about their energy and protecting their health? Like, that's so important. Like, it surprises me, and maybe even you right now could be watching the show and you're tired. Listen, that's no way to live your life. So you want to make sure you take good notes today. Time for you to change your eating habits and start eating for success and not eating because you just like it. So we'll be right back after this.
Impact is digital. Impact
social. Impact is enduring, laying a foundation for generations to come, imparting principles and setting standards that persevere, providing education, giving motivation, and inspiring imagination, sowing seeds of courage, self-worth, and significance. The Impact Network for the spirit, soul, and body. Impact.
Impact is digital. Impact social.
Impact is generous, going beyond, and giving beyond, reaching those in need, and taking action, caring for those who cannot care for themselves, with ready hearts and open hands serving, partnering with those ready to make a difference.
Hey, welcome back to the Jewel Tankard Show. Man, listen, when I tell you I am passionate about this guest, my daughter was diagnosed with something called ulcerative colitis several years ago, and it shook up the whole house. And the doctors were saying, you know, she's gonna have to be on medicine for the rest of her life. There's nothing you can do. And so I started going on this mad hunt to find a holistic doctor. So when we found out about you, AD, which welcome to the show, my brother.
Absolutely.
I gotta tell you, I'm so proud of you being an African-American man that is so conscious about not just your health, but also helping other people. Because the reality is we didn't get the understanding on changing our diet from all those phenomenal experts. It was people like you that came on the scene and said, hey,
I appreciate that.
You don't have to do all this medicine stuff, you know? So, but before we dive into that, because you used to be a pro basketball player, right?
Right. Well, I played in Australia, so I got paid, so yeah, I was a pro.
Oh, wow. What college did you go to?
Central Arkansas. Same school Scottie Pippen went to.
Oh, cool. So you did pro basketball, and then what happened with that?
I had a bad attitude. It did really work out because of the fact that my personality just was too strong.
Okay.
And it was too overwhelming.
Okay.
So therefore, you know what? God led me in a different direction.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So after you started doing pro basketball, what did you start doing after that?
I came back home, and it was so funny because my mom, she began putting job applications in my room.
Okay.
So I knew it was time to do something.
Right.
So I felt like, you know what, I have a strong personality. It's probably going to be hard for me to figure out how to work for somebody. So I started a vending machine company, actually. Started doing vending machines, and then from that, my brother started flipping properties and doing things like that. So I would invest my vending machine money into the properties and things like that. And that's how I kind kind of slowly began to build.
Okay, so what was like that aha moment? When did it shift? Like, how did you did vending machines, you did some property. Where did the focus come on health? What happened?
Well, it kind of happened because of the fact that now I'm not playing basketball anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm away from the gym a little bit more, so I seen the weight gain.
Yeah.
So therefore, someone introduced me to a cleanse, and anybody who knows me, they know that I have an addictive personality. So once I did the cleanse, I loved it, and I began doing other cleanses. And then I started learning about cleansing, and I felt like, hey, you know what? I have a cleanse in mind. So I began to put together an herbal team. I put people in place, and I created my own cleanse. And today it's called the D Herbs Full Body Cleanse.
That's off the chain.
There you go.
I love it. So let me ask you this: how much does, when people drink alcohol and smoke, what's your take on that? Because from what I've seen over the years, which I used to do when I was in college, but it seems like it ages you.
Wait a minute, that's the first thing I was gonna say. Those people automatically look older. When you look at the people that went to my high school, that went to high school with me, and I can see that you keep yourself in great shape. You go back and you look at these people, they look so old.
Yeah.
You know, and I almost feel sorry for them, but you know what? They did it to themselves as far as putting these things into their body. We're actually supposed to live until we're 120. We live half that and happy about it.
Yeah, right, exactly. So because it impacts like your eyes, your skin,
your
like I can
body.
always look at people and tell if they're a drinker or a smoker.
For sure.
Like it puts probably like 10 or 15 years on you.
Seemed like 20.
Yeah, right. When you like, what are you doing? So you pulled this team together and you started, you know, putting together, I guess you guys are doing masterminding sessions. What did your sessions look like? Because I know there are certain things that seem to be really, really prevalent in certain communities.
For sure.
You know.
Well, first we want to identify what is a cleanse.
Okay.
And see, for us, a cleanse means cleaning out all your major eliminative channels.
Okay.
So that's your gallbladder, your heart, your liver, your colon, your spleen, your lungs, your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your blood, and your skin. So we had to create formulas that can attack those particular parts of your body. So that's what we did. And then we also put in place an eating regimen. A lot of times, most companies, when you're cleansing and doing things like that, they don't want to put anything too hard because they want you to purchase the product. Me, on the other hand, I want you to actually have success with the product. So therefore, we put in an eating regimen. The eating regimen is you only can eat fresh fruits, vegetables, raw nuts, and raw seeds. You don't have to calorie count. You don't have to do anything like that, but you have to consume those good foods.
How often?
You can eat it all day for 20 days.
Oh.
It's a 20-day cleanse, so you're going to be taking capsules along with an eating habit. And then as far as drinking water, when you deal with water, we take your body weight, you divide it by 2. That tells you the number of ounces you should drink a day. So that's pretty much the whole entire cleanse.
So nuts, fruits, vegetables, and water.
Everything God put here.
Oh, that's good. Can y'all do that? I think I can do it. I want to do that.
I have a cleanse for you before I leave. It's in the back green room.
Yes.
It's all yours.
Now let me tell you what I've been trying to do, like, cause you know, Ben and I are in like 2 or 3 cities every week. I try to find a Whole Foods or juice bar as soon as I get there.
There you go.
And I go there and I get juice and I get my big thing of water and I drink it. But I like that. So talk to me about fruit, because I've heard some controversial things about fruit because of the sugar. So what do you think about that?
That's like saying God made a mistake.
All right now.
I don't believe that. So
Yeah,
everybody has different beliefs. In fact, nowadays you can see even studies for people who have diabetes.
Yeah.
They say if you go on a raw food diet, that includes vegetables and fruit, therefore you can overcome it. So that's already out there. So we already know, and I've had plenty of people who are diabetic who do my cleanse. It's artificial sugar that's going to vastly affect your body.
Right.
You have to retrain it because we've been, you know, artificial sugars, that's what's really doing the sin. That's the #1 drug on the planet, to be honest.
Is the sugar.
Sugar's #1.
So that means bread, carbs, flour.
Alcohol turns into sugar. All of these things turn into sugar. Is the #1 drug on the planet.
So have you worked with like cancer patients, AIDS patients? Have you gone there? Or?
We've seen a little bit of that. We see a little bit of pretty much everything. Now, mostly the things that we tend to deal with, probably things within our community as far as diabetes and high blood pressure and heart disease. And to be honest, those are the #1 killers.
Got it. So what, I mean, how important is it food and exercise? What's the percentage? percentage base you think?
Easy. So basically, when it comes to as far as losing weight,
Yeah, we're just being healthy. You know what I mean? Like if somebody has high cholesterol.
well, let's just say weight in general. To lose weight is 80% of your diet, 20% of the gym.
Right.
So ultimately, it starts and begins of what you put into your body.
Yeah, exactly. And when you snack a lot, it helps to break down or speed up the metabolism, right?
For sure. That's why
Yeah.
you see certain diets where you have 6 different meals. But if those meals aren't the appropriate things that you should
Right.
eat, then what are we doing?
You're still gonna be in trouble.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. I love it. Okay, so I hope you guys are getting as much as I am. We're gonna come back right after this to get some more information. Listen, this is one of these things you might need to call your husband in there, your wife, your children, because really you want the whole family to be healthy. Like you don't want half of the family healthy and the other half dying. So we'll be right back after this.
This is your place of influence and change, hope and faith. Your place of daily transformation. The hour is now to shine our light. Together, let's grow. Find hope and elevate your faith. Reveal and step into your purpose. Impact your world today. This is your moment. This is your Impact Network.
Every day, I wake up and I wash my face.
Every day, I play basketball with the bros.
Every day, I check my social media status.
Every day, there's something that we all do that's important to us and important to how we start our day.
Every day, I hang out with my friends. Every day, I surf the internet and text my besties.
Prayer is just as important as our daily hygiene. It protects and cleanses our spiritual being from natural and spiritual attacks. Make the commitment today of praying every morning and witness the power of God in your life.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, I thank Jesus.
This message was brought to you by Royal Nation, the Impact Network's Youth Initiative.
Hey, welcome back to the Joel Tankard Show. Sitting here with my guest, my boy AD Dolphin, getting us together.
That's right.
Oh, this is good. Okay, so talk to me about, because you were telling me when you started developing your company, which has been around for how many years now?
12 years.
And one of the things that I love, we were talking before we started taping, you were saying the amount of testimonies that you guys have in terms of success is like bananas.
We have over 30,000.
Wow, did y'all hear that? 30,000?
Over 30,000.
So do people, and I love, you said something else, and I'm like this, because I've got the whole Millionaires Club where I'm teaching people how to develop these long-term wealth strategies, and people reach out to me, and I try to call them back for myself. I mean, I have a team, but I'm like, your money is serious to me.
Right.
I'm
pretty much the same exact way. People alert me on Instagram, Facebook, and they ask me questions, and they're always so surprised when I respond back. And I just try to let them know, look, somebody help me.
Right.
So I'm not going to deny someone that. I'm always going to try to answer every single question.
I love it.
At least right now I can. It's not too crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe it gets a little crazy. I might need a little help. But right now, guess what? I answer all questions.
Yeah.
And if they have a serious matter and they really want my opinion about it, I'll give them a call.
Yeah, I love that. I don't ever lose that. I think it's an amazing, nice touch.
Right.
To being, when you're passionate about something, you want to see people win.
Always.
You want to see them win.
Always.
So for the most part, so let's talk about your masterminding, because one of the things that I love that you said, and I'm big on this in business, I don't think it's just about what you can do. Like, you can be brilliant by yourself. There can be a grace on your life that God has blessed you with where you have an automatic health genius.
Right.
I believe that. But I also believe in masterminding and getting together with other people that also have health geniuses, and you guys mastermind. So talk about the behind the scenes of how you came up with these, how many, over 400 products, I think?
Yeah, over 400 products.
That's huge.
I know. Well, it was a lot of issues to address.
Yeah.
So I always just kind of feel like, guess what? no one does it by themselves.
Right.
You need help. You need, if you're the smartest person in the room, there's a saying, you get out of that room.
Yeah, exactly.
So therefore, try to include as many smart, intelligent people as you possibly can. So therefore, they're going to think of things that you wouldn't think of.
Absolutely.
Why put it all on your shoulders?
Right, absolutely. So you were masterminding with them, talking, you brought in her herbalists, right?
Right, we brought in several herbalists.
Okay.
Right.
To talk about what each product, what you wanted to accomplish.
For sure.
So I know you said you deal with women with menopause who are dealing with hot flashes, mood swings. You have a whole cleanse for that.
And it's funny even how that came about, because what it is about, maybe about 10 years ago, we were like, some people aren't losing weight. And then when I would speak to them on the phone, I was like, I believe her. Like, she did everything right. She took care of it. And then we start asking particular questions. Okay, are you going through menopause? Do you have a thyroid issue? These particular things vastly affect your hormonal system.
Right.
You won't lose weight if your hormonal system is off balance. So then therefore, we had to create systems in place, and we put all these things in place to help people overcome that.
Wow. So, because if a woman's hormonal system is off, that's going to impact not her just weight, but her sex drive too, right?
Sex drive, her mood swings, hot flash, it's all kinds of stuff that goes about. So therefore, she definitely has to be balanced to allow, progress.
Right. Absolutely. So how long should she be on? Is that something that she needs to stay on during like the rest of her life, or what does that look like?
Well, what it is that the hormonal system started getting thrown off because of the fact that what they're putting into the foods.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, now they're putting hormones into the food, into meat and things like that, to speed up the growth of that particular thing. So therefore, they don't have to spend as much money on it. But now you have to remember, you're consuming that.
Right.
So therefore, now you start seeing men who begin to bald early. There's people balding and they're 18 years old. That's their hormonal system kicking into place. So it's a lot of different things that's going on, but it has a lot to do with what we eat.
With what you eat. How important is it to be organic?
Well, it's definitely important. Eating organically is great. I think that's definitely the way to move. But people just need to understand that 90% of diseases today are diet related. So we're eating our way to sickness. So the big thing that D-Herbs that we always try to emphasize is that, guess what? If you ate your way into sickness, God doesn't forsaken you. He always gives you a way out.
Yeah.
So your way out is, guess what? To eat your way into health. So therefore, the same way you got there is the same way you can get out. And it's a choice. It's making a choice at that dinner table, making a choice when you're sitting down and having lunch. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. And so, because even if you're on the go, I mean, you could pack your lunch. Like, there are times, if I'm not going to be gone, I'll pack a salad, to make sure.
Good for you. But people use that as an excuse. I'm on the go. I'm doing this. But guess what? If you only live until you're 60, then what?
Right.
I said, you're supposed to live until you're 120.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's biblical. But the thing is, like you said, so many people, because this is the whole issue that I have with the whole healthcare system in terms of medicine. Usually it seems like, okay, the doctor tells you take this pill for high cholesterol, but then you got all those side effects. And then a couple years later, they say, oh, you need to take this to offset it. So isn't it better to try to just get yourself all the way off if you can, right?
Everyone always thinks I'm against the medical community.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not. They've done a wonderful things for mankind in the past and in the futures to come. I just always want to just say that. But we have to understand that they're into treating disease. So treat means, guess what? I'm going to be treating you consistently, monthly. I'm not actually solving the problem. So therefore, a lot of times people need to understand is that you're only going to get high cholesterol if you eat animal products. That's it. So therefore, if you taper down on that particular thing right there, guess what? Your high cholesterol won't be so high anymore. So it's all eating habits. Just kind of realize that, there's another way out. And like I said, you can eat your way to health.
Yeah, because the interesting thing is, and I think that all of us need a certain amount of rest, right?
For sure.
But there's certain people who I'm like, their mind, their body, they can work themselves 12, 14 hours and still feel amazing, the ones that are eating right. Then others are working 12, 14 hours and feel like they're about to die. You know what I mean? Like, talk about that in terms of having the ability to accomplish a lot for the person who's eating healthy versus
For sure, energy level, that's huge.
Yeah.
One thing on the D-Herbs Full Body Cleanse, if you actually do the cleanse, as far as the mental clarity that comes along with it and the weight loss, we're talking about being 12 years old all over again as far as energy level.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it will absolutely change your life, and it's an enlightening experience because of the fact that you realize, like, wow, what I eat vastly affect the way that I feel. And people don't really know that's really happening until you have that eye-opening moment. When you do the cleanse and you clean out your system and you see how you feel. It's amazing. I mean, Steve just recently did the cleanse. He asked me to come down. I went down to Chicago, helped him, got through the whole entire process. And I just remember my last phone call to him. He said, look, AD, my mental clarity is bananas. He said, my energy level, he's like, this is the first time, and Steve has a real crazy schedule. He's like, this is the first time, like, I'm not taking a nap in the middle of the day. He was like, I feel great, and what can I do to keep this going?
That is so crazy.
It was awesome.
Okay, you gotta hook me up on that. You gotta hook me up on that. But I think that's amazing because his schedule is crazy. He's taping for 4 shows.
It's bananas.
It's just bananas. And he keeps going and stronger. And so I think that this kind of lifestyle becomes critical for you that are overachievers and know you want more out of life. I think it's for anybody. I don't care if you're sitting at home all day. You're probably sitting at home all day because you're tired. Don't retire, just refire, you know? So we're gonna come right back because he's gonna get me hooked up like he got your boy Steve Harvey hooked up, okay? All right, let's give it up for AD Dolphin. So good, that's awesome.
Every day, I wake up and I wash my face.
Every day, I play basketball with the bros.
Every day, I check my social media status.
Every day, there's something that we all do that's important to us and important to how we start our day.
Every day, I hang out with my friends. Every day, I surf the internet and text my besties.
Prayer is just as important as our daily hygiene. It protects and cleanses our spiritual being from natural and spiritual attacks. Make the commitment today of praying every morning and witness the power of God in your life.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, I thank Jesus.
This message was brought to you by Royal Nation, the Impact Network's Youth Initiative.
Hey, welcome back to the Joel Tankard Show. Y'all, I am so ready. Me and Ben are about to do this cleanse. I'm telling you right now. Now, you said Steve Harvey just finished, and he hasn't felt better. He's mentally clear. He loved it.
Loved it.
So we all need to do it. Okay, so talk to us. What is our list right here?
Okay, so this is probably one of my favorite smoothies. I have a smoothie every single day. So this is my pineapple banana detoxing smoothie. You can have it on the cleanse or off the cleanse. All right, so we're gonna let's start off with pineapples here.
Okay.
Pineapples are great for your digestive system.
Okay.
So that's great. So then now we have spinach. Spinach is great because of the fact that it's high in vitamin A. Vitamin A helps you with your eyes, and also it has magnesium in it. So that's great too, and that's going to help you with your blood pressure. We have apples. Apples are great for fiber. And we already know a healthy colon is so important.
Okay.
And then we have bananas. We have bananas here. Bananas are great. It helps pull the salt out of your system. Also, it helps you with bloating. And I know right now this looks just like water, but it's not water.
Oh, what is that?
It's actually a different kind of water. It's distilled water. Distilled water has a pulling effect on your cells, and it's going to help you cleanse your cells. And that's why this water is so great. And you can find it at any grocery store.
Okay.
All right. So we're not going to actually mix it now. I already pre-made them. I just want you to give it a try.
Thank you.
And tell me what you think. Be honest.
Okay.
Be honest.
Okay, I am. Does somebody in the audience want to try? Yeah. Okay, come on up here. Come on up here. I think they got somebody to look. Hey!
Hey!
How you doing?
I have an extra one for you. What's your name?
Renee.
There you go, Renee.
No, AD, it's like slick good for real. Like it tastes really good. I love it. I taste the pineapple.
Yeah, you taste the pineapple, but look, this is what it's all about. It's about eating your way healthy. In the Bible, it says, let your food be your medicine.
Right.
Let's eat our way to good health.
This is so good. Now also, is this my cleanse? Is this mine?
I got one in the back just for you, but yeah.
Okay, so it says cardiovascular system.
Right.
Colon and digestive tract. These are gonna help me start cleansing all these organs, right?
Absolutely.
Liver, spleen, and gallbladder. What does that control? What are those three things?
Well, you got to remember, your liver deals with the toxins that come into your body, the poison that comes into your body. Your cardiovascular system, we already kind of know what that is. Your colon, a healthy colon, a colon is connected to all parts of your body. Kidneys, that's going to also filter out debris within your system.
Nice.
And your lung and respiratory system.
Nice.
And then we have your blood and lymphatic. So people don't know your blood actually affects your skin. Your skin is the biggest organ on your body. So your blood helps with that.
So when I start taking this, I'm gonna start using the bathroom more, because you were saying on break that if you eat 3 meals, you're supposed to have 3 bowel movements.
Absolutely. Average American has 3 to 5 a week. And on the cleanse, you're going to notice that you're going to have them a lot more often for sure.
Oh, that is so good. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And so is this something I do just for 21 days while I'm juicing?
Well, the real important thing is to change your lifestyle afterwards.
Okay.
This is to help you introduce your new lifestyle. So it's not just cleanse and then let's go back to our old lifestyle.
Right.
Let's cleanse and begin a new lifestyle.
Right, got it. So once I do this for 21 days with the nuts, the fruits, the veggies.
There you go.
You gonna do it too?
Yes.
Okay, girl. How's it taste, by the way?
It's good.
It's good, isn't it? Okay, so then after that, we should just get on like a basic good multivitamin.
Well, that's one of the tricks, or eat your way healthy. That's what was really important, is that when you eat fruits and vegetables in its raw state, you don't really need so many vitamins and all those extra things. Eat your way there. But if you do need an extra push, there are a lot of great vitamins and things like that for sure.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. This is great. This is great. All right, thanks, honey. You better take your drink with you, honey. All right. All right, let's give it up. Yeah. That was so good. All right, now it's time for Reality Watch. Yes. Now, we have a lot of former contestants from the popular reality show called The Biggest Loser. They're speaking out against some of the unhealthy practices. Like, they were making people, do all this crazy sweating, starvation, and, clearly just from hearing AD, you don't want to just do like a fad diet. You want to actually get on a healthy lifestyle, like you said, something that you can maintain. And so I want to encourage you, those of you that are like, hey, I got to get this weight off, do it the healthy way. That way it lasts, because having extreme weight loss and then going back to an unhealthy lifestyle, that's really not the idea. So I hope that, over there at The Biggest Loser, they get that together, because we want people to lose weight the healthy way. So go ahead and make a plan out, for the rest of the year, that you're going to join me in this cleanse. You're going to join me in eating right, thinking right, and just being your best. So until next time, remember, you can have it all.
This is your place of influence and change, hope and faith. Your place of daily transformation. The hour is now to shine our light. Together, let's grow. Find hope and elevate your faith. Reveal and step into your purpose. Impact your world today. This is your moment. This is your Impact Network.